What concerns you, Sue?
The boy. He claims to be a gypsy. He's lied to me. He stole from me. And yet I can't help caring about him. And feeling that somehow he wants my help.
Very old. Talks of tradition.
It's all I have to go on. I don't know how much of his story I believe, but his pain is very real.
He's touched you deeply.
I suppose he has.
Little sample of the relationship between Vincent and Catherine. Ron, you have said in the past that Beauty and the Beast is your crowning achievement, and that surprised me because you've done the classics on stage, and you were in Quest for Fire, a lot of, very worthwhile projects.
Well, when one examines one's life, which I, try not to do, but every once in a while, there seems to be a through line of making a statement regarding the duality between the outside of things and the inside of things. I started out in the film business in a picture called Quest for Fire, which was about some very ugly people, in which we were asked to do some very lovely things. I began to examine that duality. The Name of the Rose, I play a hunchback, in which I am really martyr.
Vincent, all hell is breaking loose here. Apparently your microphone is not working.
Oh.
So all those pearls of wisdom that you've just given to me. So they're saying, share my mic? Is that the deal? Oh, this is just horrible. This is live television, Ron. We just have to roll with it.
You mean all of America is watching this?
All of America's watching, but they didn't hear.
The important part, New York, anyway.
I think you're
What I
working out.
said was so interesting and so incredible. You'll have to phone in for a manuscript, a transcript. Send $2 to Live at 5.
Actually, you make more money on this than you ever have in your life, and this could be the key as to why you like Vincent.
This is the reason why I'm here. What was the question?
The question really was, what prompted you to say that this was your crowning achievement?
Oh, well, after, this is the hurricane version of the answer now. After having done a lot of work in makeup, where I played characters that were essentially very ugly on the outside, but seemed to have beautiful inner cores, Vincent is the penultimate statement when it comes to that, because he is the most noble and heroic and articulate and magnetic character, who also happens to be someone unacceptable in the real world and who's had to make adjustments thereby. But he seems to have attracted the hearts and souls of the watching audience. Thank you very much, America.
Well, America's taken to this series with a gusto. We saw a little item in the paper very recently about speculating about the season finale.
Did you?
I find that
Wish I had time to read the paper.
The speculation is a lot more refreshing than some of the other violent endings to other series. This one centers on whether or not there is a hint of passion that will be in this season finale.
There is certainly a hint of passion in all of the episodes that we produce. I think that what is being debated is whether we will actually physicalize that passion. And
whether you're going to kiss or not, whether you're going to press lips.
If the kiss, you're talking, I don't know whether we kiss or not, because I have nothing to do with making those decisions. We did shoot several different endings.
Did one of them include your touching your lips on Linda Hamilton's
We're checking
mouth?
with the Bible Belt right now as to what would be appropriate for a man-beast-woman relationship. No, I mean,
Do you think that would disturb some sensibilities?
It's hard to say. I mean, we're treading on territory that is untrodden upon, virgin snow, as it were, and we're creating it as we go along, and we're trying to do it as tastefully and within the bounds of reason as much as we can, and yet there seems to be a tremendous calling out for some sort of, physicalization of this very obvious passion.
Well, from a segment that I watched today, you do an awful lot of hugging. Very nice hugging.
A lot of hugging.
Which indicates a lot of affection between the two of you.
That's
And
true.
you, and
That's
you
true.
Like she came to you with her big problem today, this gypsy kid that had stolen some stuff from her and was conning her, but yet
Right.
she loved him and stuff. And immediately you tuned into her.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's a great rapport between the two of us. I mean, our love for one another has to be acted out in ways that are anything but physicalized. And I think that is, in part, what captures the imagination of the public. It's what is not done that causes the imagination to begin to fly off to undiscovered places.
Well, it's kind of stirred up the imagination of critics also. When I say critics, I don't mean people judging whether it's good or bad, but people who are trying to figure the whole thing out. And after I read a few articles, I said, maybe the idea here is to just stop trying to figure it out and just enjoy it. It's a fable. It's
as pure a form of entertainment as anything I've ever done. You can figure it out as much as possible, but you're not going to get as much out of it as if you just watch it and let it attack the senses and see how it sits with you. It's a feast. It's a very lavish show. I'm very proud of being a part of it because it looks very rich. Did your dad really play with Artie Shaw? I think he did. He played drums during that period of the big bands, and he had brushes with greatness like Artie Shaw and the Buddy Rich band. Actually, watching Buddy Rich was what made him hang up the idea of being a drummer, because Buddy showed up at a gig. Buddy showed up at a gig with 2 broken arms and played more with his feet than my dad could comprehend. Oh no! So, can we talk about that more another time when you come? Absolutely. We share that in common. Daddies who are musicians. Is that true? And it can be an interesting life for a kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We might have had time had we not had the microphone problem, ladies and gentlemen, but that's Live at 5. Live at 5. Live at the top. Nice to see you, Ron. Thank you.